just want to go live and talk about this again. Well, I'm calm now. I wasn't calm yesterday. But yesterday my mom texted me and was like, "Don't ask anyone for money." And I didn't ask anyone for money. So she knows why I quit my job. Oh, here's that cat I always see. What's up, dude? You gang stalking today or not? He's just sitting there this time. What up, cat? What up, cat? You not gang stalking anymore? What up, cat? But she knows why I quit my job. She knows that I quit my job because they are exploiting teenage girls at my job. They meaning the orchestrators of the clown game. So there's teenage girls being exploited at my job. I don't even want to tell the full story. But basically, they look like they don't want to stalk me. There was something else going on that I don't even want to talk about. But it gets crazier than that even. But basically, they look like they don't want to stalk me, and they have to. And they're teenage girls, and they're gonna come walk over by me and stalk me. So that's really creepy, like really, really creepy. Especially considering the other thing that I don't want to talk about is really disturbing and creepy. And I have to go in there every day and deal with it. So it's either I go in there every day and deal with it, or I quit. So basically, my mom is saying because I quit, because I don't want to deal with this anymore, because I'm in this bullshit program where I'm forced to deal with shit like this, but I have the option to quit and not deal with that there, you know? So because I quit, now I don't deserve help. Because I'm 30 years old. And, you know, at 30 years old, you should have your life together. But I'm also in a bullshit targeting program that's sabotaging my life. And she knows this. Whether she wants to admit it or not, she knows that. She's seen all my videos, and she calls me delusional. But how can you watch all my videos and call me delusional? How am I delusional if there's cars meeting me at intersections in the middle of the night and there's no other cars anywhere? I'm not delusional. No. So, she knows I'm not delusional. She knows why I quit my job. She knows that it's not a delusion. And yet she's saying, don't ask anyone for money. And I never asked anyone for money. And then she kept saying it over and over. And then she's saying that I'm delusional. She said I'm delusional. And then I was like, how do you sleep at night? And she was like, really good. Or something like that. So, But like my point though is I don't deserve food because I quit my job because there's shady things happening in my job. Now I don't deserve any food or any help. Like just food to get me by to the next job. I don't deserve that. Like, this is really crazy to just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So if I'm at a job and there's creepy things going on there, I'm supposed to just keep going in every day. Like, yeah, obviously the smart choice financially would be to stay at the job until I get another job. Da da. But it's happening every day, and I just go in there every day, and it's happening every day. And I just gotta deal with it, and I can't go to the police or anything. You know? There's nothing I can do about it other than quit. I can't even say anything about it or anything. So there's nothing I can do about it other than quit. Or keep going in. So if I quit for that reason, then I don't deserve any help. I don't deserve fucking $5. Right? If I quit a job because there's creepy, shady things going on there, then I don't deserve any help whatsoever, right? Because I'm 30 years old and I should be providing for myself. Even though I'm on a bullshit sabotage program that is actively trying to sabotage and destroy me, and you know that I am. Damn, I haven't seen any gang stalkers like this whole time I've been outside. It's crazy. I think I was hearing like some. I think I was hearing a couple of them, but actually I saw a car like when I crossed that street over there, like a couple of seconds ago, like behind me. And then I think this is a drone. But other than that, I haven't seen any gang stalkers. It's crazy to not see any gang stalkers. So I don't know, it's just wild. Like, how do you do this to people? And like, she doesn't, she could just text me and just be like, I love you. I hope you're okay. Or, you know, she could say something like that, but she just texts me and is just like, don't ask anyone for money. And that's all she said. Knowing that I'm out here struggling and I don't expect anyone to send me money. I'm not asking anyone for money, and I didn't ask anyone for money. I'll just post my Cash App up on my page. That's it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then you're gonna call me delusional? Like, what the fuck is your problem? There's a car now. There's a car. Oh, I didn't catch it. There was a car over there at that street way down there by the library. And there's one now, and there was one like when I crossed this street this way. So it's like deja vu. There's a car there now too. So those were gang stalkers, but other than that, there's nothing out here. I've only seen 2 gang stalkers. That's probably one too. But but oh, he's driving by like at this corner behind me. But anyway, it's just really crazy, you know? And then over the years, like I've said, like my family has known like I'll quit a job or lose a job, and then they know why. They know that it was because I was being gang stalked, and I didn't know that at the time, but they knew that. And then they would gaslight me and act like I'm just like lazy, and that's why I quit the job or whatever, you know? Or act like it was my fault that I got fired. When I was being gang stalked, and that's why I got fired. And they know that because they're gang stalkers. And if they're not, then they definitely act like one. Like they act exactly like one, but they swear up and down they're not one. So it's like people just watch you struggle and they deny you help when they could help, and whatever. And then they like deny anyone else helping you too. They're like, don't ask anyone for help. I'm like, okay, I didn't ask anyone for help. And then later on in the conversation, she's like, don't ask anyone for help. And she kept saying it over and over. I'm like, I didn't, and I'm not. So, because there's teenage girls at my job being exploited, and they have this look on their face like they don't want to stalk me, there's other creepy shit going on with them that I don't even want to say on here. Because of that, and because I am forced into this bullshit program, maybe from birth, or whenever it was, against my will, against my knowledge, I'm subjected to stalkers all day, and teenage girl stalkers that look like they don't want to stalk me at my job. And when you're at your job, you just have to, like, you can't just leave, you know? Or you can't just go hide in the bathroom all day either, you know? Like, you gotta be out there working with the teenage girls that look like they don't want to stalk me. So, either I subject myself to that every day or I quit. And then if I quit, I don't deserve food. Tell me how that makes sense. How does that make sense? How? I know that gang stalkers are coming up eventually. I don't know where it's gonna be, but I know they gotta be out here somewhere. There it is, yep, here it is. I thought it was gonna be this street, and here it is. They just gotta hit me at the busier streets. You know, and there's just a car right here. And then he's turning right now. So yeah, I'm delusional, right? That right there, I'm delusional, right? I just walk up to the street and there's a car right there, and then he turns right when I get across the street. Yep, I'm delusional. You right. And then this car is right at the corner of that building. Or like, it's also right at this door or whatever, like whatever it is. It was right at the corner of that building. They just always drive by there though. So like if you're at your job, there's shady things going on there, you're just supposed to keep going in every day. You're supposed to ignore it. That's what she told me too. She's like, just ignore it. Ignore it? ignore it. There's teenage girls being exploited around me and I should just ignore it. I should just ignore it. That's what my mom told me. This car's right here. Now they're coming out. There's always a car right there. And there's no cars anywhere else. So I should just ignore that there's teenage girls being exploited at my job. I should just ignore that. Like, doesn't that sound insane? Just ignore it. Here comes the car. They're all coming out now all of a sudden. He's gonna pull up right when I get across the street. Is that all silver cars too? I think it was. So I should just ignore it though. I should just keep going into work every day and just ignore it, right? As these teenage girls walk over by me and they have this look on their face as they walk right over by me like they don't want to stalk me and they're just nice to me, you know, and they act like they don't want to stalk me and they have no problem with me at all. So I should just subject myself to this every day and just ignore it. And then if I quit, I don't deserve any help. I don't deserve any food, right? This car is right at the corner of the library. It's all black and silver cars out. Like, I don't deserve $5 for food, right? What is wrong with these people, bro? Yeah, I think this is a drone. It's really bright. Heard something over there. Don't be a victim. Nobody helps, only you can. Well, first of all, I am a victim. I'm not being a victim, I am one. I'm in a targeted program. So there's people actively trying to sabotage my life. So technically, I am a victim. And nobody helps, only you can. Okay, go tell that to a homeless person's face. Go walk up to a homeless person on the street and be like, nobody helps, only you can. Just write that on a piece of paper and put it in their cup. If you really believe that. Actually don't, because you're a piece of shit. if you do that. Like people say that, and I hope that they're homeless on the street someday, so I can walk up to them and be like, nobody helps you, only you can help. You put yourself in this situation. Any situation you're in, you put yourself in it. Even if it's a bullshit COINTELPRO targeting program, you put yourself in that situation at birth. Or whenever it started. You were born in a pile of shit. You put yourself in that situation. What? This is a nice walk. I've only seen, what was that, 3 gang stalkers, or like 5 gang stalkers in the last half hour. There's one though. I don't know, this is really crazy how people just you know, just, they know exactly what's going on, but they act like you're the problem. Especially when it's your family. It's just really fucked up. Like, you could at least just be like, I don't know, man, like I don't know, I have a soul and a heart, so like my thoughts is like, you could at least just be like supportive or whatever. Like, you don't have to help me necessarily, but you can just be like supportive. But the only thing you text me is, don't ask anyone for money, and I never did. And then tells me to ignore it when there's teenage girls being exploited at my job. And then telling me that I'm delusional when I'm not, and you know that I'm not because you've seen my videos, and also you're a gang stalker, so you know that I'm not. And if you're not a gang stalker, then you act exactly like a gang stalker would, and you say all the same things that they do. And you're trying to deny me any financial help. you should get some help, then your family would come back around. What's that mean? Oh, so I'm mentally ill? Is that what you're saying? So if I'm mentally ill, then I don't deserve food? Wow, that's gonna help my mental illness. Yeah. If everyone just abandons me and doesn't care about me, that's gonna help my mental illness, right? And that's gonna help my paranoid delusions, so-called, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Everything y'all say just makes so much sense. Like, I should really just shut up and listen to all the gang stalkers, right? Because they just make so much more sense than I do. And I'm delusional, even though there's cars meeting me in the middle of the night at intersections and no other cars on the street anywhere. I'm delusional. What drugs am I on? You ask me what drugs I'm on, but then you tell me I'm on drugs. So how are you asking me? But you know. You say that I'm on drugs, but you're asking me if I'm on drugs. Which is it? Meth. How do you know I'm on meth? Don't people with meth have a bunch of holes all over their face? Like, I got some zits, but that's just because of my job. Just because I was working around greasy food. Like, before my job, my face was completely clear. So if I'm on meth, shouldn't I have holes all over my face? What about Adderall? Is Adderall okay? If I was on Adderall, would that be okay? Did you leave? Look at that moon up there. You need to talk to someone and get some help. So you can't answer my questions then, okay? You just keep repeating the same things when you can't answer a question. And even if I was on meth, is there cars meeting me at intersections in the middle of the night and no other cars on the street at all? Yes or yes? Have fun living in the streets and being a loser for the rest of your life. So you can't answer my question. Is that what you're saying? Okay. I guess he's done talking now. It's really crazy. Like everyone around me just pretends like they don't know what's going on, and they just act like I'm the problem when I'm not, and they know that I'm not. Oh, here he goes. When you haven't had sleep, that's why you think people are after you. Stop doing meth and get some sleep. Well, I just woke up, if you want to know. I do sleep, and I'm not on meth. So, okay, but I'm not on meth, and and I do sleep. So, like, if I don't sleep, then why am I not online for 7 hours at a time every night? Like, what? How do you know that I don't sleep? And how do you know that I'm on meth? You don't. You need help. I'm glad I'm not you. Well, I'm glad I'm not you. Because you seem like a miserable piece of shit gang stock bot. So we're even. I think the drone moved over slightly. I think it's a drone. It's gotta be a drone. I'm hearing an engine sound right when I step on the street, really faintly. Probably a stock ahead. It was completely quiet before that. Sometimes it'll just be really, really subtle. It's kind of weird. Like they just do really subtle sounds, and then they'll do the really loud sounds. Like sometimes it'll be a motorcycle right outside my apartment. It's just extremely loud. And sometimes I'll be in my apartment, and right when I move, there'll be a truck noise just like really low and like in the distance somewhere. And it's like, LOL, I'm not the one walking around the streets thinking people are after me. Oh my god, they're after you, run. Because it's all about you, LOL. Well, no, it's not all about me. There's other targets other than me. So, no, it's not all about me. But as far as my town, I don't know. I might be, like, I'm probably not the only one targeted, but it seems like I'm the most heavily targeted. Just based on the fact every time I hear a siren or a tornado siren or a car horn or thunder is synchronizing, you know what I mean? Then what else did he say? I'm not the one walking around the streets thinking people are after me. Well, I'm not thinking anything. I'm recording cars driving up to intersections in the middle of the night when there's no other cars on the street, right? Right? Doesn't that happen every video when I walk around at night? And this video? That's happened on this video a bunch of times. That's gonna happen over at this intersection again, probably. And this is probably a white bot or a silver bot. I don't know. I don't know what he's driving by at, if he is. Just been seeing a lot of silver cars this morning, though. Oh, there's another car behind me. Maybe that's what's the sink, and then that car is gonna meet me at the intersection. Watch. Is it gonna meet me right here at the intersection? Because I'm delusional. And it's white. And has a D4 license plate, 44. Wow, what a delusion that was. Right, guy? You still in here? You just conveniently leave right now. Oh, he turned right there, too? There's a car coming behind me. I think it's another stockhead. Maybe, I don't know. Did you get past the 3rd grade? Yes. Did you see the car at the intersection that was white with the D4 license plate? Did you see it meeting me right at the intersection? Did you pass the 3rd grade? Is 2 plus 2 4? Is there a white car at the intersection? And 2 plus 2 equals 4? Or was there no white car at the intersection and 2 plus 2 equals duck? Do you need to go back to 3rd grade? Are you delusional? Hello? Can you answer any of my questions? Oh, here comes a car to meet me at this intersection now. Watch. Alright, he's not right at the intersection. Where's he at, though? Where's he at? Oh, it's the corner of that building where they always drive by. On every video. Just end it. So you can't answer my question is what you're saying. Once again, you can't answer a single one of my questions, right, guy? Did you see the synchronized cars or not? waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hello? Hello? Is he gonna answer the questions? I bet he won't. I bet I'll go to sleep and take a nap, and then I'll wake up and he still won't answer the questions. Really simple questions like, was there a white car right there at the intersection? Yes or yes? The answer is yes, so all you have to do is say yes. There was a white car right there at the intersection, and it had a D4 license plate. And it was driving out behind me when another car drove by me. Yes? Yes. This car's right at the corner of a building, yes? This car just drove by right at the corner of a building over there. And it was a white truck. I didn't get to turn my camera around fast enough. But it was right there at the corner of the building. Like I pressed the button to turn it around and it wouldn't turn around at first. Alright, dude, I guess he's not gonna answer my questions, so I'm probably gonna get off of here. Because I don't really know what else to say. Oh, here comes that orange cat again. He's gonna walk up to me synchronized or something? Oh, he's just chilling again. Maybe he's done gang stalking forever. What's up, cat? It's good to see you unsynchronized, bro. Keep doing that. Keep being unsynchronized, please. Is it gonna be when I get across the street? Oh, I'm hearing an engine sound over there right now. These cars are coming up behind me. And then what are they gonna do? Are they gonna stalk? It's stopping at the intersection right now. And that car is driving through right there. And then he's gonna stop synchronize probably. Yep, right at the corner. If I drew a straight line to the corner, it would just go along the wall. Perfectly straight with it. just go to one more intersection and see if something happens there, and then I'll turn the camera off. And I mean it this time. So if the troll wants to answer my questions, you got like 10 seconds, bro. All you gotta do is type the word yes to my simple yes or yes question. Well, the stoplight turned synchronized when I walked up here. Did you hear the doot 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 doot? That started right when I got here, right? Yes.